All right, here we go. So I believe this is a first to 3.
Warden starting with the jump pressure.
Yep, he really wants to just get an option to get his mix-up going. So.
On top of that, Jubei's anti-airs are notably very risky often, especially against Warden. He doesn't have that good of anti-air options without, you know, betting the farm.
Yeah, Warden is very tricky because, like, a lot of his air-to-airs are very good and have a lot of range. So they're just like a little bit slow, so you have to sort of see it coming. Yeah, so far he's doing pretty good at whittling him down.
Oh.
Of course, Warden only has to hit you a couple of times to even that up.
There's that jumping B. That's going to be super important in this matchup because Jubei does not have many good anti-air options from the ground in this matchup, so there's going to be a lot of air-to-air attempts, theoretically.
Yep. I mean, he does have some pretty good air-to-airs.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
Which is why you can see a lot of Warden jumping B, because that's a fantastic air-to-air. But he's running out of time. They got 6 seconds left on the clock.
Yep, it's almost out.
Oh, yep.
He had to go in. And Warden's got a good enough defense that, you know, he can run the clock once he's got a lead. Ooh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It was risky for everyone involved there. Yeah, that Warden crouch C, just incredible range.
Yeah, it's good. Crouch C and jumping C, those moves are a menace. There's that crouch C again, and again.
Oof. Yeah, LATEENX definitely controlling this round.
Oh, here's the rage burst.
He had to do it.
Oh, yep, a full screen punish.
Yep. LATEENX was telling me about that a few weeks ago, that if Jubei does that, you can burst immediately and catch him with the E-Sen before he can recover.
I think it's one of the few ways you can actually punish that move universally. A lot of characters have issues with it.
Yeah. It's just like a wall of hitbox, so like he's on the other side of it, you're not going to get too much against him.
It's like during Season 1, I think there was only 2 characters that had safe supers, and those were Jubei and Galford. Galford isn't safe anymore.
Arguably, neither is Jubei's, apparently.
It's situationally safe. It's safe if your character doesn't have rage burst, and if your character doesn't have a good full screen option. Oh, well, there's an early rage burst.
I don't think he needed to do it. He had enough life, he would have survived the catapult, but you know, if he wins this round, it'll be worth it.
Oh,
no. He can still win it, though. He's not out of it yet. A lot of life.
Taki wants that early game lead to get that round advantage. But sometimes you just got to burst that rage burst, you know? Even if it's the first round, sometimes the momentum can get you back from a set where you're already behind the game.
Yep. Ooh. He could have, going for his own rage burst.
I see some wild counters through there.
LATEENX must be feeling himself. Or must really just want this round.
Warden's trying to feel out those Jubei standing Bs, which that's what I tried to do against that character too. The character's pokes are unreal.
They are extremely good. He's like, what if Charlotte caught something off of her out of her pokes? All right, well, LATEENX has now used all of the resources at his disposal. He doesn't have SSM, he doesn't have rage.
And Taki still has the finisher, but it's a risky proposition on Jubei, though I think that move does have some decent range on it.
Now, if LATEENX whiffs another grab, he will have a prime time to use it, because grabs take a long time to recover.
Oh, the counter.
That damage.
That's the trade-off. Jubei doesn't have great anti-air, but he only needs to make like 2 good call-outs with that counter, and that's the round.
Yeah. And Taki doesn't go for it very often, so you can get lulled into a false sense of security.
Absolutely. Sometimes you even forget it's there.
But like when he does do it, it generally connects. Like he knows. And sure enough,
There you go.
he's got this 1-1.
Keeping this close. Power.
Yeah, got that nice flute going. Kurosawa would be proud.
So with the Sony E3 press conference. There's that crouching C.
Yep.
But for again, it recovers extremely fast. You'd think it'd be easier to punish than it actually is.
Yeah, all of Warden's moves are just like deceptive in that way. They all look like they should be, you know, leaving him wide open, but a lot of them, unless you're close enough to him, he's pretty safe.
Plus, you got the risk that even if you're slightly off with your punish, he's just gonna jump see you and you can just eat it.
Or he's gonna start his mix-up. You know, Taki.
Dead heat.
Taki just has to slow down. Oh.
There's that throw. Last thing Taki wants is for LATEENX to get aggressive and land that throw. Oh, I think there's a controller issue.
Oh no. Well.
I know that feel. Last week, I had my buttons break twice on my first round on Strive.
Oh no.
I had a button break, so I opened it up, fixed the button, put it back together, and then turned out I broke the other button. Fun
You
times.
know, that happened to me once. I went to, God, what tournament was it? It was like, it was before Combo Breaker. It was Combo Breaker. It was whatever the heck that precursor
I
to that
forget
was.
what that was called. But I know what you're talking
UFGT, I
about.
think.
That's it.
I remember I drove all the way out there from Detroit. I had my stick in my trunk, and I got there. I plugged the stick in, and like I think it was the triangle button was broken.
Ah,
And I'm like, well, that's great, because every single game I've signed up for needs that button. I can't just like
Lord.
map around it. So
not fun.
yeah, that was a thrill. I ended up borrowing a friend's stick the whole weekend.
It's good when you have people who let you borrow a stick, because I've been in situations where I end up there, I turned out that my stick is not working, or I didn't have one. And you get people who just won't let you borrow one. You're just like, oh, well, I guess I'm playing pad.
I guess I'll die.
It happened to me. I was in Las Vegas trying to play Tekken.
Okay, they're going to play out the match.
All right.
Vado's stick, LATEENX's stick is now working again, so.
Is he using that Q4? I saw that new art for on Twitter.
I think so. I think
Those are classic. I like those.
I think it's a UFG or not a UFG, a US or Universal board,
Okay.
and I think the cord on it just like slipped out or something.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
All right, well Taki is now up around, so technical difficulties.
And LATEENX's rage, he's gone.
That said, LATEENX is not out of this, and I'm sure he's
Far from.
he's
Ooh,
very much wants to get back into this after his little stick issue.
Oh. The throw attempt.
Ooh.
Oh!
Caught the. That was a good whiff punish.
That was a good crouching C.
He got his sword back, so.
Uh-oh.
I think he was going for the weapon flip, and he just.
Oh,
whiffed.
that's gonna be a pop out. Yep.
Yep.
Last round. Sometimes that happens in this game where you're not really sure your timing on the landing, and they fall out of it, and you die.
Yeah, that's happened to me more than once in this game, so it's just part of the fun. Sometimes you think you've got a good hit, but they're in the air just slightly enough to have it whiff. This is not a game with juggles, really. Unless you're biking.
Or, what's her name? Wu. Wu has those weird trap juggles.
Yeah, she's really weird. No one picks her because she's kind of weird.
I messed with her early on launch, but I decided that, yeah, she was just a little too awkward. Oh, there's that counter.
Yep, just like that, he's made this an even match again. Yeah, I think Wu's been buffed, but I feel like other characters have been buffed more, so.
I think at not this monthly, but the previous monthly, someone brought Woo and played that against me.
Oh, wow. Did you get Dragon Foot?
I think I did get Dragon Footed, yeah.
It is an extremely good weapon flip.
Speaking of good weapon flips, Jubei just got his.
Oh, are we going to see him throw it out early in this round, or is he going to let the threat sit there?
You know, I wouldn't because he's behind on rounds. As we see, LATEENX is not beyond activating that Rage Burst to get that punish. Shoot the cancel and the Rage Burst. Oh.
Oh, wow.
That did not go as LATEENX had planned.
That was a counter hit weapon flip. Well,
and that's it.
I think
he might survive.
I think this will do enough damage. I guess we'll see.
Oh, and that's round.
I love the expressions on all their faces when
Yeah.
the cannonballs are falling on them.
Get hit by the trebuchet of death. I talked to someone. I've never played For Honor, but I talked to someone about that game. Like, hey, is there a trebuchet in that game? They're like, not really.
See?
I don't know if that's true or not, but
I mean, clearly Warden decided he needed a little something something here. Yep, he's getting his mix going.
the medieval Iron Man. He needs the medieval version of the giant gun he gets in Marvel.
Oh yeah, the proton cannon. So now each of them 2-2. Whoever wins this moves on to grand finals. The loser, I'm pretty sure, plays you.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, did not opt to use the SSM. I think you might be trying to save it.
Ugh. Crouching C.
Dangerous button. But you know, Jubei's got full bar.
Cause that's like the difference with crouching C and jumping C is like you see jumping C all the time, so it's dangerous. But crouching C you don't see quite as much, and it's a little scarier when it hits you. Because Warden doesn't just throw it out the same way he does that jumping C.
And you can't catch it with like a deflect.
No.
Which is a lot of fun.
That was one of the first things that confused me was in this game. Like, wait, you can't deflect certain loads.
Yeah.
But that's the nature of the beast.
Or some running slashes can't be
true.
deflected either, like Hibiki's run C.
I think Genjiro run B, I think, is the same situation.
Well, speaking of, like Taki's fighting back, but LATEENX still seems to have the.
He's got the corner control.
He's got the corner control. He's just controlling the pace of the match. Taki really needs to like score a good hit or a knockdown or something. Timer's ticking down.
Oh, that's a good crouching C. Oh, good at jumping defense.
Yep, he's got to keep his distance, make sure, oh, he might have to burst just to stop the clock.
Oh, that's it. Oh, there's a burst.
Oof. It won't take much for either of these guys to win the round.
Oh, there's that. Standing B.
I blinked, and then all of a sudden there was a stand B winning the round. Of course, LATEENX still has the threat of rage and the burst, so Taki's going to have to look out for that. That was clearly a whiff there. He was going for the DP, I'm pretty sure.
You said that reflect. Taki a little afraid to go for the hit confirm off that B.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, if you go for the DP...
and it doesn't come out.
If you go for the DP and they block it, you're dead. Just straight up. At the same time, it does a lot of damage, and he clearly needs the damage.
Well, LATEENX is fully loaded in terms of his resources. I don't think he has used his...
I don't think he has.
Anything. Yeah.
He doesn't have to do much right now. He doesn't have to take risks. He just has to...
Uh-oh.
Yep.
There you go. Sweep.
And LATEENX
Right
is on his way to winners finals, and Taki will be
I think
staying
I'm playing
on.
Taki now, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good luck out there.